Okay, here we are in the kitchen. Cartoons in the background. We're gonna do an omelet today. Yeah, you probably already know how to do this, but this is an omelet with broccoli and peppers, broccoli and peppers. Here we go. So we got the omelet happening. Yeah, we getting this together because the egg's been in the refrigerator for a while, for a minute. And as you can see, the broccoli is already chopped up. I don't need to tell you how to do that. Yeah, the broccoli is chopped up, getting ready. Okay, so now we're doing peppers. We're chopping up peppers. What it is, take the knife and you chop it. Don't cut your fingers. Some people use a fancy chopper. I got one, but I ain't got time to find it. And it's like that. Chop, 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 chop. Oh yeah, now you know DaddyPlugin gotta plug in the appliance. You might be using a frying pan of another type, but what we got here is one of them electric kind of things where you plug it in. Now that's kind of hot. You put some little margarine in this bad boy. So the pan don't stick too much. If you ain't got margarine, use water. You know, you gotta scoop it around a little bit more if you gotta use water. But yeah, liquefy this thing just a little bit. But also, a considerable amount of water with the vegetables. Because we're going to put a top on it to let it, how can we say, cook with steam. Okay, so above the background noise of the cartoons, you can hear that the pan is getting hot. So we're going to put a little bit of water. Put a little water in there already. Wait a little bit more until we get that steam. That steam. Yeah, the pan is getting hotter. We're going to put some of these peppers in it. A whole bunch. Today I'm using a whole lot of them. As many as you got. But the vegetable store is rather cheap. For $3 I get like two weeks worth of food. That's just the way we got it over here. You may have a different situation. But as you can see, the pot is full with vegetables. Now we're going to put the top on. This is the key element here that a lot of people aren't aware of. The steam, the vitamins are in the steam. It took me many years to realize this. I was told and didn't acknowledge it. But now I acknowledge that there are vitamins in the steam. So you put the top to let it marinate and what have you. That's a fancy word, marinate. Oh yeah, here's the tool besides the knife that you want to use. It's the spatula. It looks like this, you probably call it whatever you want to call it, but it's a spatula. You flip the omelet. I don't usually be eating eggs, but since somebody brought them over here and they've just been sitting for a while, I don't suggest eggs to be sitting for a while. But we're gonna cook these eggs. We're gonna cook all of them. But they look like this, you know, with chicken eggs. And here we go with the chicken. Open them up. Open up this pot. I'm gonna move the camera over just a little bit so you can see this while it's hot and it runs. Okay. Then we go inside like this. Up a little bit. all the eggs like that. Okay, yeah, and you know, it's like that. You got what, 12 eggs in there? Big pot, thing's hot, mix it up. Last but not least, we're gonna add some tomato sauce if you can find it. Mix it up. Some people actually call this a Spanish omelet. I don't know why they call it Spanish because, you know, I speak English, but whatever. Maybe because tomato sauce is rojo. Excuse me, I'm gonna get to this tomato sauce. Where is it? Okay, now we got tomato sauce. Comme ça, like that. Not too much, just a little for coloring, you know, flavor, seasoning. Because the tomato sauce got the seasoning in there, and you don't want to add salt in there because salt can really mess up your system if it's too much. But there's enough salt in the tomato sauce and what have you. That's what's killing a lot of people. Too much salt and sugar. Okay, it's starting to stick in the pan, so now we got to do like this here. And actually turn the heat off because there's enough. That pan is hot enough. And let it coast. This is what I was talking about before. You know, let it coast. After it gets real hot, it gets like that. You know it's gonna cook with the plug out. Okay. Actually, could use a little bit more. I was going to put more butter in there, but it doesn't need more butter. It's juicy enough. You don't want it soggy. And we put the top on it for a while and just let it sit. Meantime, we clean up the mess. Let's see, where's the top? Top. Oh, there it is. Put the top on. I understand the pan is still hot, but the heat is off. Understand that? Okay. Yo, I put the plug back in to let it cook just a little bit more because I noticed that it was kind of juicy. I don't know if you can see this, bring the camera up. But we don't want it too, watery, so we want to make sure the egg cooks thoroughly. So we flipping it, watching the juices sizzling and what have you. We don't want it too juicy because we want that egg to cook. I don't want to get no Ebola or no crazy stuff like that. Make sure that egg is cooked. Now it's getting crazy hot. Turn that heat off again, mash it down, make sure that it gets cooked. And just let it sit. Ever wonder why leftovers taste better? That's because the seasoning, I would imagine, gets all thoroughly in there. So we're going to leave this in the pot just for a little while. Alright. We should have had some garlic. We could put that in there too. But I dare say that we got a yummy treat ready to eat. I'm going to pop it out the pan. You can see it, and then we munch. Alright, here we go. Ta-da! There you go. Put it in a plate. Now, need I show you how I munch? With my fingers. Yummy. Yeah, showing up. Wow, it's hot outside. Hey, but if you like or understood anything that you saw, you can go to waycool247.com, the website. We give away stuff. We got free jams, and games there you can play for free. You can even make a piece of money, yo. So go to waycool247.com. That's WAYCOOL 247.com. Way cool 247.com.